Good evening, students. Today we are going to discuss about solution topic and subtopic is concentration terms. Already we discussed molarity and weight by weight percentage and weight by volume percentage and volume by volume percentage already completed. So remaining concentration terms today we are going to discuss. So for after that, after the molarity, we are discussing about normality. So normality is represented by capital N. So what is the normality means? The number of gram equivalents of number of gram equivalents of solute dissolved in solute dissolved in number of gram equivalents of solute dissolved in 1 liter of solution. 1 liter of solution. So this is the normality means the number of gram equivalents of solute dissolved in 1 liter of solution. So if you are taking 1 liter of solution, then how many gram equivalents of solute is present in the 1 liter of solution? That is known as normality. So normality, what we can write? So normality equal to number of gram equivalents of solute by dissolved in number of gram equivalents of solute dissolved in 1 liter of solution. Means here this is the volume of solution in liters. So this is the formula for normality. Normality equal to number of gram equivalents by volume of solution in liters. So now number of gram equivalents, how to calculate? So number of moles, how to calculate? Weight by gram molecular weight. Here number of gram equivalents equal to number of gram equivalents equal to weight by gram equivalent weight by gram equivalent weight. This one weight, given weight by gram equivalent weight, if you done, then you will get the number of gram equivalents. So now here what is the gram equivalent weight? So gram equivalent weight equal to, what is that? Gram molecular weight by n factor. So what is the n factor? N factor means it is a, for acid means basicity, for base means acidity, for the salt means the charge on the present on the cation or anion, and for oxidizing agent or reducing agent means number of electrons involved. So that is the n factor. So now substitute in this number of gram equivalents formula, what we can write? Weight by gram equivalent weight into, this is 1 by V. So 1 by V means volume of solution in liters. So this is the formula. Next, here weight by gram equivalent weight. This is totally solute weight and solute gram equivalent weight, and this is volume of the solution in liters means 1 by V. If you are converting into milliliters, means if the given solution volume is in the milliliters, then you have to write 1000 by volume of solution in milliliters. So if the given volume of the solution is milliliters, then you have to use here. Why? Because this is the liter place when you are writing the milliliters, then 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliters. So that one we are converted. So then into 1000 by volume of solution in milliliters. So this is the normality formula. So normality equal to weight by gram equivalent weight into 1000 by volume of solution. This is the formula. Now relation between molarity and normality. What is the relation? So already we know normality formula, weight by gram equivalent weight into 1000 by volume of the solution in milliliters. And molarity formula also we know. What is the molarity formula? Already I discussed in the before topic. Weight by gram molecular weight into 1000 by volume of the solution in milliliters. So this is the molarity formula, this is the normality formula. So what is the relationship between molarity and normality? So normality equal to, how can you write, means here weight, here gram equivalent weight. So gram equivalent weight, how can you write? Gram molecular weight by n factor we can write. So gram molecular weight, in the place of gram equivalent weight, write down the gram molecular weight by n factor. So gram molecular weight by n factor into 1000 by volume of solution in milliliters. So this is the normality form. Actually normality equal to weight by gram equivalent weight into 1000 by volume of the solution. Here gram equivalent weight, what you can write? Gram molecular weight by n factor. So this one. So now if you observe this one, weight by gram molecular weight into 1000 by volume of solution. So this total formula you can write as a molarity. Why? Because molarity formula, weight by gram molecular weight into 1000 by volume of the solution, this is the molarity. So n equal, normality equal to this, in this place write down the molarity into, here actually this is gram molecular weight by n factor. If you done the reverse, then reciprocal, then n factor is going up. So what is the relation? This one, normality equal to molarity into n factor. So this is the relationship between molarity and normality. So now coming to n factor. So what is the n factor? N factor means if the given solute is a acid, then n factor is a basicity. N factor is a basicity. So basicity means what is that? Number of H plus ions replaceable. Number of H plus ions replaceable. So this is the for acid, if the given solute is a acid, basicity n factor is equal to basicity. So what is the basicity? Means number of H plus ions replaceable. Next, if the given solute is a base, then n factor is equal to acidity. So what is the acidity? Number of OH minus ions replaceable. Number of OH minus ions replaceable. So that is the n factor for base. For example, acid, for example, HCl, the given HCl solute. Now, what is the n factor for this? How many H plus ions replaceable? One H plus ion is replaceable. Then n factor of HCl is a 1 only. For example, MgOH twice. MgOH twice is there. So it is a base. So for this n factor, what is the n factor? Means here how, for the, it is a base, so base n factor is equal to acidity. So what is the meaning of acidity? Means number of OH minus ions replaceable. So how many OH minus ions replaceable? Means 2 OH minus. So basicity for acidity for this base, that is the 2. So that is the n factor value for that. If they given salt is a solute, then n factor is equal to charge on cation or anion, either cation or anion, that is the n factor for the salt. For example, NaCl we are taken, NaCl. So what is the NaCl? Na plus Cl minus. So this is the cation, this is the anion. So cation charge how much? 1. Anion charge also 1. So n factor for the NaCl, what is that? 1 only. So like this we can calculate the n factor. So this is the normality and relationship between molarity and normality. So normality means what is that? The number of gram equivalents of solute. Molarity means what is the number of moles of solute present in the 1 liter of solution. Same like that only, but here normality is a number of gram equivalents, molarity is a number of moles. So number, that is normality equal to number of gram equivalents by volume of solution. Molarity equal to number of, this is weight by gram molecular weight means what is that? This is the number of moles. So number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter of solution, then it is a molarity. This is number of gram equivalents of solute dissolved in 1 liter of solution, that is known as normality. So this one. So now what are the units of normality? Here what are the units? What is the formula? Number of gram equivalents by volume of solution in liter. So number of gram equivalents, you have to write gram equivalents by volume of solution in liters. So gram equivalents per liter, this is the units of normality. And next one, it is a temperature dependent. Why? Because here normality equal to number of gram equivalents by volume of solution. So if you increase the temperature, what will happen? Volume also increased. So volume, if it is increased, volume is in the denominator, then denominator value is increasing, then total value will be decreased. So normality is decreases only. So if temperature is increased, normality is decreased. So normality is a temperature dependent. So this is about the normality and relationship between molarity and normality. So this is the formula. Actually normality equal to weight by gram equivalent weight into 1000 by volume of solution. Here gram equivalent weight, how to calculate means gram molecular weight by n factor. So that formula only we substituted. So gram equivalent weight place, substitute the gram molecular weight by n factor. So this total formula, if you are observed, weight by gram molecular weight into 1000 by volume, weight by gram molecular weight into 1000 by volume, that is the molarity equal. So in this total place we kept the molarity, and this is in down means gram molecular weight by n factor. So this one reciprocal, when you are doing n factor by gram molecular weight will come. So n factor, this one into only will come. This is going up in the numerator. So normality equal to, what is the formula? Normality equal to molarity into n factor. If they given molarity, how to calculate the normality? Into n factor if you done, you will get the normality value. Here what is the n factor? What is the n factor means it is different for different solids. If it is a acid, n factor is a n factor for acid is a basicity. So how to calculate the basicity means that is the number of H plus ions replaceable, and base, if the given base, then n factor is the acidity. Acidity is nothing but number of OH minus ions replaceable, and n factor for the salt, that is the charge on cation or anion. So for example NaCl, if you are taken Na plus to Cl minus, so it is a cation and it is a anion. So cation charge is 1, and say always for the salt cation charge is equal to anion charge only. So any charge also we can take it as a n factor. Thank you.